our Honorable President Sir C. Nihar Jambu Saria ji to kindly deliver the presidential address. Thank you, sir. Thank you all.
Thank you, Batraji. Today's chief guest, Honorable Minister for Railways, Commerce and Industry, and Minister for Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. Welcome to the Institute again, and it's our honor and privilege to have you here. Your words will mean a lot to our members. The Vice President of the Institute, CA Dr. Debashish Mitra, all the council members who are present here, our past President, CA Prafulla Chhajed, and all members present on virtual mode at branches, at regional councils, who are present to witness this ceremony. Friends, it is 72 years of glorious journey of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. And I must thank on this occasion all the past presidents and council members who brought Institute to this level by their hard work and dedicated efforts. My best wishes on CA Day to all the members and students, and I am sure that we together will take profession to the newer height. On this Foundation Day, there are two good news today. The Council in today's meeting approved waiver of students' course fees for those students whose parents or any of the parent expired due to COVID. And this facility will continue for a period of 2 years. Another good news is that half an hour back we received a certificate from MCA that our multidisciplinary partnership provisions have been approved. And on this occasion, let me link this to our Prime Minister's wish and the gift that he desires CA Institute to give it to him. First of all, thanks to Honorable Prime Minister for his best wishes on Sunday in Mann Ki Baat and even today. He expected that CA Institute creates large Indian firms. And let me mention, we started this exercise right from 2017 by revising our networking guidelines to facilitate CA firms to come together and grow big. The second step that we took was pass multidisciplinary partnership guidelines and send to MCA for approval, the approval for which has just been received. And with this, we will be able to popularize, propagate, and encourage Indian firms to come together and grow big. I understand that networking or MDP alone are not enough to grow big. So we will build up the ecosystem and culture whereby the Indian firms will be encouraged to come together, work together, and in this time of collaboration, make them realize that alone they can't grow. So these are the steps that we are planning for them. During COVID period, we realized more that the power of technology is immense. We started using technology to spread webinars and the knowledge through webinars. Apart from that, even functions like audit, which we never imagined can be done on virtual mode, our CA firms performed last year and this year and carried out audit on virtual mode. Our Digital Accounting and Assurance Board took various steps to roll out programs on artificial intelligence, blockchain, data analytics, cyber security, and our members are taking full advantage of it. So at the Institute, all capacity measures which were required to be taken, the Institute has already started taking. And let us hope all these put together will show results, and in 2 or 3 years' time, we will have many big Indian firms. On quality of audit, there is always discussion time and again. The Institute last year established Center for Audit Quality. This year, CAQ has come out with AQI, that is Audit Quality Indicators, and Audit Quality Maturity Model. Our members will take full advantage of this. We are also coming out with audit tools, which generally large firms have the privilege to use. And now going forward, once these tools are out, even smaller firms will be able to use these tools and ensure that the quality of audit is up to the mark. Our Financial Reporting Review Board takes all steps to bring to the knowledge of members what common mistakes in financial statements they make and create awareness. We are committed to independence, excellence, and integrity. Right from the time Institute was established, 3 enshrined principles have been followed, and we will keep following. Our focus has also been on global best practices, and particularly during last 2 years, we realized that it is very easy to connect with any part of the world. The acting secretary just now informed, now we have 42 chapters and 26 representative offices. We met them again and again, exchanged ideas. We are exchanging webinars, and these chapters are helping us even on many suggestions which we give to government also. Last year, Niti Aayog and government expected the Institute to carry out research and suggest to them ways and means to reboot the economies, reboot the business, and particularly help MSMEs. This year, we have set up a dedicated committee on MSME, and various activities are rolled out. And the first step that we have taken is we are training chartered accountants who would guide MSMEs. During last 2 years, the state governments, central government, RBI have come out with various packages for MSMEs, and this committee will see that all these packages, benefits, and knowledge reach out to MSMEs and they take full advantage of it to grow and thrive. Our focus has also been on sustainability. We understand that since last year, Honorable Prime Minister has been talking about triple bottom line, profit, people, and planet. Last year, Sustainability Reporting Standard Board was set up, and we are giving priority to climate change and healthcare issues, which are of prime importance today. This board has made its space in SEBI and Niti Aayog, and the chairman is very actively engaged in the activities of sustainability. This year we are also starting one new initiative, Financial and Tax Literacy Drive. And today we are launching the project whereby our videos, our website will train people ranging from school students to retired people to housewives to accountants in smaller industries and entrepreneurs. And once they are trained on financial literacy and tax literacy, there will be far better compliance. We have also set up committee for review of education and training, as many changes have taken place in the profession and businesses would expect chartered accountants to be up to date. This committee will ensure that all changes are incorporated in the syllabus and in the training module. This year, when Finance Ministry and CBDT felt that the new tax portal is not settling fast. They approached the institute, and our representatives are helping CBDT and Infosys to remove the glitches and issues in the new tax portal. This year, NFRA has come out with a consultation paper. And sir, we will discuss this in detail with you. But this is only to say that perhaps they have exceeded their authority far more, and institute will engage and see that the two work in a cohesive manner. Lastly, I would put that we received several applications from members for support during COVID period, particularly the medical assistance. We have disbursed 4.72 crores for the benefit of members, and they are benefited from this. So these are some of the initiatives of the institute, which I thought I will share with the chief guest and also large number of members and students. To students, my best wishes for the exams which are commencing from 5th July 2021. Thank you so much. My best wishes once again on the CA Day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your address. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my honor to invite our chief guest,